Okay, so today we're going to be working on transitions and importing our characters into the CCF. So first of all, you're gonna want to make sure that, okay, here's the you're gonna want to make sure that you have the Unity Hub 2022.3.19 F1. Hopefully you did your animations in this. If not, then good luck, Charlie. Good luck, Charlie, to you, because I don't know. I don't know if this is still gonna work. Alright, so we're just gonna open that up. Okay, so we're here. And yeah. Right, so we're here. This is what we have. I'm sure you remember Crab and Chili and Penguin and Mermaid. So I think I should do this with my player character, because we're starting with our player character today. Right, I'm gonna have to open another version of my level design so that I can show you guys how to do this nice and properly. I've already done this, so give me a second. Let me just open that up. Okay, so we're back. So as you can see here, when you animate a character, it automatically creates, or wherever you put your sprites, it's gonna create the animations there. So I separated everything. I made new folders, put all the jumping enemies into this, put all the MC mermaid into this, put all the shooting, while the shooting is gonna go here. So I'm gonna move this prefab. Okay, so let me show you what it is that I did for this with the mermaid, not with the crab. So after I finished my animations for my mermaid, I dragged this down here to create a prefab and put all the animations that I created over here. Put all of them over here into this nice neat folder, and I'll tell you why. Because now when we export it, it's going to be so much easier. So I know that it's called MC Mermaid, and then I'm going to right click that and export package. And you see, it's only going to select everything that's inside that folder. That makes things so much easier, because the first time I did it, selected everything. Like when I tried to export it like this, and you click export or whatever, it selected every single thing in the scene, and that was annoying. So I didn't want that. But this time I just want the whole MC Mermaid folder. It's also taking the, I don't know if that's necessary. No, we need the mermaid controller. We do. Just take that, it's fine. We do need the mermaid controller, so it's fine to just take that. And then you're gonna say export. So I created a new folder over here called exported characters, and this is not under anything. This is not in any Unity folder. Just to make things much easier for me, I put it underneath my, what's this, exam assignment. Created a new folder called the exam assignment, exported characters, and here I have my MC Mermaid already and my walking enemy. I was gonna start with that, but anyways, here's my MC Mermaid and we're done. You know, you're gonna click save. Obviously I'm just gonna hit cancel here because I don't need to do that, because I've done it already. Then you're gonna go and open up your CCF. Gonna go and open up your CCF. It's a bit glitchy, sorry about that. Gonna open up your CCF, and then you open up your player here in the hierarchy. Excuse me. Gonna open up your player here in the hierarchy. Open up player GFX. Then you see here player sprite, right? I'm not gonna delete these. I'm just gonna make these invisible. So the player sprite is gonna disappear. player, our sprite is going to disappear as well. Then here we're going to create a new folder in our assets, and I'm going to call this MC Mermaid. And then in MC Mermaid, we're going to right click, import package, custom package, and here MC Mermaid unit package. Open, and you see everything is here. Yes, we want everything here. Import, and we have the whole mermaid and her animations, which is very nice. So then we're gonna just drag this and put it here as a prefab under player GFX. But now you'll see that the player box collider is here where her head is. Like if I zoom in, you can see it's there where her head is, and that's not something I necessarily want. So we're gonna go to the mermaid. What I do is I kind of just try and memorize where the box collider is. Let's look at it once more time. It's there. Perhaps we can move this player character somewhere here, so that I know that my box collider is right there. And then I'm going to go into the mermaid and excuse me, we go to the mermaid layers, and we're going to change her size. I'm going to make her 0.5, 0.5, and she's nice and tiny now. Maybe let's do 0.3, because that's a bit too big for the kind of thing I have here. And you can see she's tiny, she's all the way there. So we're just gonna grab the mermaid, the empty game component. Please don't grab the mermaid layers. Please don't make this mistake. And then we're going to move this up here where we assume our box is. And we go back to the player, check if our box is there. It's looking pretty good. So I'm just gonna move that a little bit up, just like that. And I'm good. I'm quite okay with that. Yeah, right. And that's how you replace your player. That's how you'll replace every single, can I say, your player and your enemies. So if we test that now in our game scene, right here, go to our game scene and we press play, you'll see that it's not going to work for now. You'll see that like all the stuff we have, you'll see, okay, it works, interesting, that wasn't supposed to work. But yeah, basically if it no longer picks up stuff, my bad, if it no longer picks up stuff, that is because you have to come here to the mermaid and you have to tag it as player GFX on the player layer and change the children too. And these ones, they still there, but they're not active, so hopefully that doesn't change much. The projectile spawn, I'm not removing it. I think we can move it around here because I wouldn't mind if a projectile spawned there. Right, so that's what we have. And you'll see that if your character was not picking up coins and things before, they should be picking it up now. Right, now for the transitions, we go into animator, and well, on the base layer you can rename it if you want to, but I'm just going to leave it as base layer. Then we're going to come here and we're just going to reorder this. When it starts, we want it to start with the idle, then want it to be able to go to the swimming and the jumping and the falling. So from here we're just going to right click this and click make transition. I forgot that you guys can't see my cursor, but basically we're gonna right click each state and make a transition. Right click, perfect. And we've made a transition going like this. Now we're going to do it the other way around to make a transition. Make a transition. Oh no. Make a transition. Make a transition. Then we're going to also make sure that these touch and these touch. So make transition from there to there, from idle to jump, from jump to idle, then from fall to swim. We make a transition, fall to walk. Well, swim is walk for me. Then we're going to go to parameters and we're going to create a new integer and give it a name, because that is going to be the most important part, right? So I'm going to call mine MC anim state. I'm just going to leave it at 0. Right, so from idle, you're going to see here that we have conditions here. So idle, let's say idle is 0, walk is 1, jump is 2. Can we make jump 2? Okay, here jump is 3. And jump is 3 over there. So I'm just going to reorder this so that it doesn't confuse me. Alright, so this is going to be 1, this is 2, this is 3, no, sorry guys. Idle is 0, walk is 1, fall is 2, jump is 3. So this is what we have so far. So from idle to walk, we're going to add a new condition. And we're going to say, since this is 0, right, when 0 moves to 1, then this needs to be equals to 1. But then when this moves from walk to idle, then obviously it's going to be equals to 0 because idle is 0. And here in assets we can go to the scripts folder and make a new folder also. I'll come back and explain the transitions. Let's just do the script first. And I'm going to call the script animation. No, let's call it transitions. Right. Then inside that folder I'm going to create a new script and call it animation. Ooh, let's do MC animation. Transitions, sorry. And then we're going to open that up. Beautiful stuff. Juicy, good looking things. Right, we have that open. And then up here, because we're using a CCF, like a predefined thing that was made by our lecturer, we also have to type here. I don't know if this is from the character controller that he references, because the character controller is not his, and by his I mean our lecturer, it's not his. So I don't know if this is from that person's character controller. I'm so sorry, I don't know their name. Go watch his videos, you'll find it. So yeah, we're gonna say using prime 31, and basically we're just gonna come here and make a script for this whole animation transition thing. Honestly, do I remember it? No. So I'm just gonna copy what I already have here. Just gonna copy everything here. Control copy. Okay, so basically we're just gonna add this in here. And we have a script for the whole thing. So we're going to do the coding for the animation transitions, and I think we have to add that to the player. Okay, and then we're gonna open that up, you'll see that we have all of this in there. If you need some assistance with this, if you need the script from me, please text me on Discord. I'll leave my name down there so that I can send it to you. But yeah, basically that's what we have. And yeah, we save it, and then we have our player, and I think we have to add this there too. Yeah. And then we have our animation transitions. Right, so from idle, then we come back here. From idle to walk, we're gonna click that arrow. So when it moves from 0 to 1, we want it to equal 1. So, but when it moves from 1 to 0, obviously we want it to equal 0. So we said fall is 2. So when it moves from 1 to 2, we want it to equal 2. And when it moves from 2 to 1, we want it to equal 1. Right. And then when it moves from 2 to 3, 2 to 3 is this arrow, we want it to equal 3. And then when it moves from 3 to 2, we want it to equal 2. Equal. And then when it moves from 3 to 0, we want it to equal 0. When it moves from 0 to 3, we want it to equal 3. And then we have these ones here. When it moves from 3 to 1, which is this arrow here, we want it to equal, when it moves from 3 to 1, we want it to equal 1. When it moves from 1 to 3, we want it to equal 3. Then when it moves from 0 to 2, 0 to 2, we want it to equal 2. When it moves from 2 to 0, we want it to equal 0. And that's everything. That's basically it. Then you can preview it here to see if you like how it goes. So you can see my falling is her just swimming downwards, and then the idle starts. And you can use this to make it start earlier if you'd like it to. I like that. Okay, let's see from falling, from idle to falling. Nice. And then here from walk to jump. Walking, and then we jump. Pretty. Perhaps we can start that earlier. Okay. Walking and jump. Nice. And then jumping and walking. Yeah, we can move that most differently. Okay. Jumping, walk. Oh, that looks strange. Jump, walk. Okay. But yeah, basically that's it. And I don't know if it's gonna work because it didn't work for me earlier. But hey, does it mean there's no animator? Oh, okay. Okay, so we attached the script to the wrong thing, guys. Sorry. Remove component. We attaching the script here to the player GFX because it has an animator. But yeah. What should we? Let's remove it here and let's add it on the mermaid and see what happens. Okay. Let's see. Oh gosh. What in the world? Okay, so this is just a problem with my animations, I guess. Do you see what I'm saying? What? Okay, but why is she... Okay, so I'm gonna have to go and edit that. Okay, this is something that I'll have to go and fix back over here and then re-import this. But basically, that's just the gist of that. Like, you see that works. It works out. Mine is just really crackers. So yeah, I hope that helped. Okay, after fixing my animations, I'm here to report that even though it still looks a bit crackers, it works. It works. Hey girl, what? Why? You were working right now. Literally. Okay, but... Huh? Guys, easy. Okay, let me just restart this because it was working right now. I don't know why it's suddenly not working now that I'm recording. Okay, so you see when she falls, it does that. I think my falling animation is too long because when she falls, it does do. When she jumps, it does do the falling, it does do the jumping animation, and here's her idle animation. When she moves, she swims. So we see that it does work. I think the only problem is that my falling animation is a bit too long. Why does it move her like that? Okay. But yeah, basically everything still works. So I hope this was helpful.